Hey guys, this is Mike with BuzzTox, and I want to do a quick video talking about our favorite Watchmen character, Lube. We're going to go over his first appearance in the show, and new information released after episode 8, which gives us a pretty good idea about his true identity and his origin. Lube first appeared in episode 4, as he's seen spying on Sister Knight, who was in the process of disposing of Will Reeves' wheelchair. This wheelchair ties both her and Will into the death of Chief Crawford, and our slippery hero is shown in a silver one-piece suit with cut-out black gloves and black boots. His face seems to also be covered in silver paint, and he wears reflective goggles and carries a utility belt filled with lubrication squirt bottles. After a brief foot chase, Lube escaped Angela by covering himself in his lube, tearing off his utility belt, and sliding effortlessly into a sewer drain. His appearance in the show was a mystery, and he hasn't been seen since. Many theorize that the lubricated adventurer was actually Agent Petey, due to his similar build and his obsession with costumed heroes. When arriving in Tulsa with Lori, Petey brought a mask with him in order to blend in with the Tulsa PD. However, Lori was quick to remind him that FBI agents don't wear masks because they don't have anything to hide. Lori then has a brief fling with Petey, and she allowed him, or perhaps encouraged him, to play out his costumed adventure fantasies with her in bed. And perhaps this was a gateway into releasing his silver persona. Evidence that Agent Petey is in fact Lube has been further supported by a release of a document on HBO's Pedopedia. This document is a summary of the novel Fogdancing, which has appeared several times in the show. The woman on the Clark farm was reading it in episode 4, and Veidt was also shown reading it at the end of episode 8. The summary is written by Dale Petey in 2005 as an entry into a yearly journal devoted to the book. In it, Petey writes that the main character, Howard McNulty, was an elite super soldier known as a fog dancer. These were special ops agents, going where no one would go and doing things no one else could do in warfare. Petey describes Howard as dressing in a skin-tight silver suit, slippery with SPF 666. He goes on to describe the impact that the story has had on his life. So much so that he once again writes about Fogdancing in an additional memo written after the events of episode 9. This memo actually gives us a glimpse into what we're going to see happen in the series finale of HBO's Watchmen. Petey states that after an explosion of some kind, the city is under martial law and that hazmat teams are still collecting the remains of 2 unnamed individuals. This sounds to me as if we're going to see a major battle between 2 powered-up characters in the show. Could this be Dr. Manhattan and Senator Keene, who we know is attempting to steal Dr. Manhattan's powers for himself? Who do you think it's going to be that everyone is cleaning up, and why is it taking them so long? It's almost as if they're supersized. We've seen Dr. Manhattan do that with his powers in the past. Will Lube make an appearance before the end of the show? I actually hope he doesn't. I love the strangeness of his first appearance, and I hope it gets left as a bit of a mystery. But if we're going to go with our Agent Petey is Lube theory, then in his first appearance, it can be assumed that Lori had sent Petey to keep an eye on Angela as a subject in her investigation, and Petey used this opportunity to unveil his superhero persona, an homage to his favorite fictional character, the Fogdancing. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see a reappearance of Lube? Will he save the day at the end? Thanks a lot for watching with us here at BuzzTox, and remember to like and subscribe.